Shut up and sit down.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ken Frederick Podcast, episode 59, Universal Monsters Shared Universe. I want to say thank you for listening. If you just stumbled across us on the interwebs, check us out at kfpodcast.com, at KF Podcast on Facebook, at Ken Fred Podcast on the Twitter, and at Ken Frederick Podcast on the grams that are instant.
No, those grams.
So, we got the crew today. We got Dawn.
Hey.
Brock.
Hey.
And Justin.
And
hey,
who are you?
I'm Ken.
Ken. Nice to meet you, Ken.
Hey, nice to meet you, Don. So, we're going to talk about this shared Universal Monsters movie universe.
Is this the UMSU?
The
MU or the USU?
The MUSU? Monsters, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
It's a thing.
It's a thing that's happening.
It has an acronym already?
No, I don't think it does. So
well, we don't know that it's happening.
Oh,
they have a plan.
They have a plan. So, yeah, walk us through the plan there. You know about this there, Cheeserino.
So...
Steve Carino.
So, Universal Movie Studios wants to get into the shared universe game, like all the other studios are doing, because they make millions upon millions of dollars. And so
you could actually say that this is the original shared universe.
Yeah. Exactly.
The 40s.
So Universal is reaching back into the past from the archives and bringing back their Universal monsters. So the first one that's coming out, they're starting with The Mummy. The trailer just dropped. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But Tom Cruise starring in The Mummy. And so
what's his character name again?
Nick Morton.
Nick Morton, the world famous Nick Morton.
Watch out, everybody! Nick Morton's on the case.
So Universal's starting
this.
this.
Jack Reacher.
Damn it, Nick Morton!
Jack Reacher would have been a good one to throw in there.
So Universal's starting with The Mummy. They're starting with a big name like Tom Cruise. He can draw a crowd. He usually brings in...
Is that Tom Cruise? Come with me, crowd.
He's in there drawing.
You don't know what I'm talking about. His name draws people to the theaters. So they want to kick off this universe with a big name like him so that it kickstarts this whole plan they have.
Right.
Yeah.
So
The Mummy is their first attempt, and they changed it. They're doing a female mummy this time instead of like the normal.
Yeah.
And they're going big with this one. They're not doing like Universal Mummy before was just like walking around with the bandages on and slow, not really any powers, not really any threat.
Google the Yeti from WCW.
That was it.
That was.
What about Brendan Fraser's Mummy? That was Universal.
It was, and I guess this is more based off. This mummy is more based off that mummy, where it's an archaeological dig. They find this ancient like evil that like someone's warns them about. Don't. We don't know.
Nobody ever pays attention.
No one ever pays attention.
Yeah.
But she's more supernatural. She has powers like elemental control and all that kind of stuff.
Apocalyptic dust.
Yep.
Apocalyptic dust.
Just
Go
what
ahead,
everyone
get
loves.
pissed about it. We've heard it all before.
It's just lazy booking.
It
is
is
a phrase that Brock and I would use.
Yeah.
Well, here's my only thing with it is like this is the one time I feel like Apocalyptic Dust works because
it never works.
She's a mummy.
She's a mummy.
She
It doesn't work when
controls
everybody
the
else does
desert.
it. She's in the desert when
Not
they
in the
find
scene
her.
I saw with the dust.
Yeah, she's not, but it fits a little bit because like the mummy from like those Brandon Fraser movies, he did that kind of stuff and it was okay.
No, it was not okay. You saying it's okay does not make it
That
so.
was in the desert, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes sense in a desert.
Not that London or wherever they're at.
Yeah.
Not in front of Nick Morton, International Man of Mystery.
You're running through that building.
Yeah.
The dust is blowing
It's so lazy that like, it's dust and she blows wind and
Yeah.
shit.
Well, they're going with the same thing that she's elemental. Yeah. And elementals have powers over
dust,
water, animals, different things like that. Is what her thing is going to be.
Annoying.
But
I'm already annoyed with that.
Yeah. Well, calm down. All right. Relax.
So continuing on with the big name Tom Cruise, the one thing that I like about this is they're not going after no name like generic actors for this. They're
going
bringing
big or
in,
go home.
Go big, go home. They're bringing in some quality talent, not just
Right.
big names. Russell Crowe, he's an Oscar winner. Javier Bardem, if he hasn't won an Oscar, he's been nominated.
Is that the dude from No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
He's now tell him who they're playing. He's Frankenstein confirmed.
Yeah, Javier Bardem is going to be the Frankenstein monster, not Dr. Frankenstein.
He's a Frankenstein monster.
He's going to be the... see, I would think you'd want someone bigger and more imposing, but I guess...
Well, I'm sure they'll
Depends on how they do it. They'll probably modernize it instead of the whole, like, goofy...
As long as they don't modernize it like I, Frankenstein. Oh, my God. Anyway.
But I like him being like
Van
a...
Helsing Frankenstein monster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, I guess I like my Frankenstein like the big Hulk.
Sounds like you like your Frankenstein. You like him big. You like him strong.
Yeah, if you're making a guy, you want to make him big.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe's been confirmed as Dr. Jekyll.
And he's apparently going to appear in every movie.
Yeah.
He's
a Nick Fury.
Him and Tom Cruise are supposed to be in a lot of these movies.
Him and Nick Morton. International Man of Mystery.
And which kind of tells me that it'll probably sort of do the whole where he can control it and maybe be a good guy and help out a little bit, you know. So, yeah, he's in there. Depp is the Invisible Man.
Which
is great because I don't want to see him.
Yeah. Hopefully the whole movie you can't see Johnny Depp. Wouldn't that be the best Johnny Depp role ever?
We don't have to see his weird jewelry.
Is it going to be Jack Sparrow as the Invisible Man? Or is it gonna
God, I hope
It's gonna be
That's the Jack I was trying to think of.
It's Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, as an Indian, as an Invisible Man.
Yep.
That's Tonto.
Because he hasn't played a role other than Jack Sparrow since Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
Since
He's the
Edward
same.
Scissorhands.
Yeah,
It's
he's
the
the
same
same.
exact role.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's the
he
same.
he was...
Or the Mad Hatter.
But
Some
all-
goofy shit like
But
that.
it was still Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, the one character was in Black Mass. When he played, and I can't think of the
What
guy's
the
name
hell
now.
was that movie?
He
Black
played-
Mass was out last year. It was kind of up for an Academy Award. It was like a mobster. He had
okay,
he was
okay.
bald with like white hair, and he was
Whitey Bulger.
Bald
Yeah.
with white hair.
well, you know, he had a few strands of like white hair. You know what I mean? Shut up, bro. I'm bald with hair. Look,
That went out quick.
you're bald with hair. Take that hat off and show us what you're like. Reveal to the world the secret.
There's no cameras.
Yeah, no, there is.
So, and then some casting rumors that are going around.
Yes.
And I hadn't heard a couple of these, so I'm glad you put it on our agenda.
Yeah.
The Wolfman, apparently they're talking to The Rock.
Apparently.
And who better to play the Wolfman nowadays than the freaking Rock?
Here's why I don't like that.
Okay,
cast.
let's hear it.
All right.
He's gonna be bigger than everyone on the cast.
But that's all right because it's a wolf. It's a giant, scary looking
But
wolf.
Ken wants the biggest guy on the team to be Frankenstein.
Well, I think
And Wolfman-
Frankenstein's going to be CGI'd Hulk size. by the
Okay,
time
all right,
we're
I'm
done.
all right with that.
Mr.
You know what I
Hyde
mean?
could be too.
Mr.
That's-
Hyde will be
okay.
big too.
All right, all
I
right.
imagine that Frankenstein, they'll use the guy just like they're doing. They'll use his face and they'll use parts
All
of
right,
him.
I'm all right with that. I'm
you know
all
what
right
I mean?
with
But I don't know. I heard that with The Rock. I don't know how much credit there is
Well,
there.
but he's in everything now,
He
so,
Yeah,
you know,
sure, yeah.
whatever.
He's
Let
not
him be
gonna have
in the Wolfman.
Rock 2020.
yeah.
The creature from the Black Lagoon, Scarlet Johansson.
No, it hasn't been confirmed if she's just in that movie or actually playing the creature.
Well, no, I would guess that she's going to be the damsel from the creature.
Unless
from
they
the Black
try,
Lagoon.
unless they turn the creature
That was
a
the
girl
main
like they've
focus
been
of the
trying to
movie.
do in a lot of these.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah. Well, I would because I want to see her looking hot in that white
Well,
gown.
But
not
she's gonna look.
not,
Touche.
yeah.
Touche, yeah.
not,
gonna
not
look-
covered in scales and ugly and shit.
Well,
you know
but
what I mean?
she's gonna look hot with.
No.
Huh?
I want her in the swamp in the white gown. You know, with the creature coming out of her. Is what I want to see.
With the creature coming out of her?
Yeah, that came out bad. Yeah, I instantly regretted that. So far, with the Mummy coming out next year, The Invisible Man is a year after. And then the rest of them, there's like 4 or 5, if you look it up on Wikipedia, untitled movies. They haven't said what they exactly are. Because you still have Dracula. There's supposed to be Van Helsing, Black Lagoon. They're doing The Bride of Frankenstein. There's a lot of that. It could be Jekyll and Hyde. But eventually, like we were talking today, they're probably going to put them all. They're going to Avenger them at some point.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that that's a phrase now.
Yeah.
We're
At some
gonna
point.
avenge
And
him.
I think it's going to be like the reverse. It's not going to be like all these heroes come together. It's going to be like a big bad guys come together, is what I think. And to some.
But is it? So it'll be the reverse. It'll be more like a Sinister Six scenario where like Nick Morton has to go against the creature from the Black Lagoon and Frankenstein's monster. And
So here's what I think is going to. We talked about a little of this. Actually, your dad brought this up. We were talking about Tom Cruise, how he looked in the scene in the trailer when he looks like he dies. He looks bigger.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get some. I think Tom Cruise is going to be like our Captain America of these movies. I think he's going to get some kind of supernatural powers.
Do you think he's going to be like undead? Like he's going to be like a zombie?
Like a zombie. Like almost undead, like unkillable, something. He's going to have some kind of power.
Do you think they're going to replace the Van Helsing character with Nick Morton?
Van Helsing is scheduled to be in this universe.
Okay, all right.
Here's what I think. Now, did you show the trailer while we've been talking?
Yeah, the trailer's probably been
right.
up. Yeah.
So there's one scene where it looks like crows or bats fly through
the plane.
So I think that maybe Dracula is assembling evil supernatural people.
Like Monster Squad?
Yes.
Oh my god. You mean they're going to go full-blown Monster Squad?
They're going full-bloon Monster Squad.
Is Fred Savage going to be a part of the cast?
Fred
Yes.
Savage was not a part of the original Monster Squad.
Yes. That's
Wasn't.
true.
He wasn't in it. There's a bunch of no-name
But
people.
the Wolfman did have nards.
The Wolfman had nards.
So I think that Dracula's
Go
gonna,
watch Monster Squad.
is going to be assembling like an evil Avengers.
Do you think he's behind it?
I think he's behind it. He's the reason why the bats flew into the airplane. A ruckus ensues. And
Yeah.
Now it also shows on IMDb that Set is a part is cast in this.
Okay.
Maybe Set gives powers to Nick Morton, International Man of Mystery.
Okay.
To
Set's
make
the god of the underworld.
well, who else can make
No,
some?
Set's the god of the desert, technically, in Egyptian lore.
Is he? I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought maybe he'd do something dead and maybe make him immortal.
He's like the brother of Osiris and all that stuff.
So wouldn't Set be
I mean,
on
he
the
Set's
mummy
evil.
side?
I didn't realize what
No,
he was.
Set wasn't. Well, he was kind of. Yeah, I mean, it depends. He does kill his brother, I think, in some kind of. I don't know. I don't think he's a total good guy. I don't think Set's.
Maybe Nick Morton turns
I don't
into more
think
of a...
anybody's 100%
Yeah.
all of it.
But I think there's going to be, I think that probably is a good idea. Now, like you brought up before, a lot of people thought that Dracula Untold was going to be the kickoff of this universe.
And they've just come out
And said no.
Squashed that completely.
Squash that completely.
Because
That
that movie
the movie was bad. So I think I like your idea that he's behind all this.
Yeah.
Because I think you got to do him last because he's that
Yeah, he's that big.
big.
You
He's
either got to do him first or last.
Yeah. And do you go with, like you said, all these big name actors? Or do you go unknown for him? Is Tom Hanks Dracula?
oh my god, I hope so.
I mean, who do you cast as Dracula?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, the
Cucumber
Cumberbatch.
Bumberbatch.
No, it won't be him. He's going to be tied up with the Marvel Universe for too long.
But ScarJo's possible.
ScarJo might be in this.
Scarlet.
It's true.
I don't know. I mean, that's a big casting because you got to get it right. Who played him in Dracula Untold? It was kind of lame, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name. He was...
I could see someone like that Fassbender guy, Magneto, being Dracula.
He wouldn't be bad.
I
I
could
wouldn't
see.
hate that. But, again, if Assassin's Creed takes off, he's going to be tied up with the Assassin's
Let's be
Creed
honest,
universe.
that is
No, that's not going to take off. That's
It
going to
looks
be
good.
one and done.
The trailer looks good.
It'll be
that's
on
all I'm
HBO
saying.
by January.
Shut up. The trailer looks good.
It comes out in February.
It comes out in February.
It's a video game movie, though.
Yeah.
So Dracula's a big key to that, but I think as you see all these bad guys teamed up, that there's got to be a good force against them. I think it'll be Van Helsing. I think it'll be Jekyll in some shape or form.
It'll be Nick
Frankenstein.
Morton.
And this Nick Morton, I think, is going to be somebody.
He's going to be a descendant of somebody.
Yeah, he's going to be a descendant.
Maybe he's like some kind of distant relative to Van Helsing,
Could be.
because that's all way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was my thought.
Well,
with-
but that's the one point is there. None of this is going way back when. It's
all modern.
It's all modern. It's all happening now. None of it happened before. Is the thing they're trying to push.
Even vampires?
Yeah, all of it's like new, fresh, new to the universe.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to leave, like Brock said, you do Dracula first or last. I think they're going to leave him to last because...
He's not named at all anywhere.
Well, that and there's been so much bad vampire stuff lately.
Yeah.
They want to get some of these movies rolling and get this universe rolling.
There's been like a lot
That's
of
a good point.
Underworld. Like there's a lot of vampire stuff.
Modern, right? So there's
Yeah.
probably a place for Buffy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not universal though.
Where does Twilight
I
fit
always
into
thought
all
she
this?
was. No.
In the lame category.
Sparkly vampires.
Yeah.
But that's a good point. That there has been so much bad vampire stuff. Maybe they
Ton
want
of
to wait
bad.
to the very end.
And again, many...
And subtle hints, like you said, bats showing up,
yeah.
other little things showing up, people gone missing.
Yeah.
You know, all these things that could be good.
And like I said, people thought that Dracula Untold was the start of this. So they're going to want to separate from that even further.
Yeah.
So.
And Dracula had the ability, the universal Dracula could change into all kinds of different animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
How about the Bride of Frankenstein? How do you think that would be?
If I remember correctly, the original Bride of Frankenstein was a comedy. Was it like a horror comedy? Was it not? Yeah.
It was,
so Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that fits into this. I mean, the
That
Mummy.
was-
This looks pretty serious.
That was Young Frankenstein.
That was Young Frankenstein, Gene Wilder, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mel Brooks stuff.
Yes.
Well, no, but there was a
Bride of
another
Frankenstein, and it was.
It's way back.
It was
way
yeah,
back with the high hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that weird
I don't know
stuff.
if it was so much a comedy, but it wasn't anything that was taken seriously at the
Your whole
time.
premise here is that those things running into the airplane were bats. What if they're crows or ravens?
I think they were birds
I don't know.
of some kind.
If they are, it could be related to
Whatever.
I mean, it could be Dracula too, even if it's ravens and stuff like that. You know, it could be. Who knows?
I mean, I like to just speculate on here and then be wrong because people love it when I'm wrong. So
Did you say?
People love to call you out.
yeah,
No, you didn't say who's playing. They didn't name who's playing Dr. Frankenstein. This guy on here, who's this? Javier Baez or whatever his name.
Javier Bardem.
Short
Say,
second baseman for the Cubs. He's playing the monster, but they haven't announced who's playing the bride yet. One of those Frankensteins is going to be good, is what I think.
probably the bride. So they have a chick on the team.
Yeah, someone she's and it could fight the mummy chick.
Yeah,
There's already
Yeah.
a bad girl.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could see one of them being good.
I can
Yeah.
see the doctor being good, like regretting what he did.
Yeah.
Trying and
And then having both of them be like the tag team of the
Yeah.
evil group.
A tag team. They're gonna have a tag team.
Yeah, because it's almost like the
Scarlet Witch Quicksilver.
yeah,
Yes,
exactly. There's
Especially if the rock's in it.
yeah, exactly. He can rock bottom everyone.
So let's discuss this. How do you think everybody wants to get in on a shared universe? Obviously,
Yeah.
we talked about Hasbro wanting to launch a shared universe with Transformers, G.I. Joe, and all that stuff.
Mr. Potato Head.
I feel like a rant's coming up here.
No, I'm not ranting. Battleship's in that Hasbro.
Yeah.
okay.
Battleship. I mean, DC does it. Marvel does it. Obviously. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, why not?
Can't hurt.
I mean, if it gives life to this property that they're literally doing nothing with.
They haven't done anything with it. They've tried Dracula a few times. And what the hell are you researching over there?
I'm trying to find out who's playing Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. Right. He's just so into it. He's
He is.
typing, the headphones are on. He's zoned in.
He thought he was doing a book report on where the red fern grows.
Oh, God. All right.
So what'd you find out?
I think he was looking at porn. Right?
He was in the Encyclopedia Britannica over there. Mummies and Seth.
It's just all they're talking about is Javier Bardem, so they have.
Javier Baez.
I don't think they've.
The internet's clamoring for Harvey Ambedarmadem. Whatever his name.
I didn't know who he was.
man.
I just saw the name on there.
He was great in No Country for Old Men. I really
Was
liked
he?
him. Yeah, he made that.
He
movie.
He made a really creepy Bond villain.
He's like a villain in something coming up too. He's in the new Jack Sparrow movie.
Yes, he is. You're right.
Yeah.
He's that guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
All right. I got a face now.
All right.
Do you
So-
think these... Now, obviously, if the Mummy bombs... I mean, they have some of these movies in production already. They're already starting Invisible Man. They're already doing pre-production on all that.
I can see them if the Mummy loses money bombs, they'll do the next one to see how that goes.
Yeah.
And if that one,
They've already invested so much money. If they've got these people tied up for these movies, they gotta do them.
Yeah.
they don't though. I mean,
But they do though.
contracts for actors don't matter. All the contracts for the actors means is they have to show up. If the movie, if Universal wants to make the movie, they have to be part of it. It doesn't make it so that Universal has to make the movie because the actor has a contract.
Justin, stop yelling at me.
This is how it is, Ken.
I mean, it's just like, look at... what were those movies, those books about Greek mythology? The Lightning
Percy
Thief,
Jackson?
Percy Jackson. They had a plan to make 5 Percy Jackson movies, almost like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They did the first one, it didn't go over well. They did the second, and it was a bomb. And then they were
worse.
like, all right, we're done. They
Yeah.
just pulled the plug on all that. There was all kind of people who were going to act in that.
There was a couple other books, young adult books that were trying to jump onto the
Twilight and all
bandwagon,
that,
and
Hunger Games.
Same thing. They did one movie and then that was it. They couldn't
like the
move forward.
Divergent series.
Yeah,
they've pulled a couple of those.
Well,
out.
Divergent, they pulled the last one because those have gone downhill so far.
Maze Runner, they did 2 for those.
The Maze Runner's been making money though, and the second one I haven't seen it yet. The second one was better
I saw it.
than the first one.
I like the first one better actually because the maze is cool.
Yeah, the maze
Anyway.
was
So you're saying the second one didn't have a maze in it?
no, it
No,
didn't.
they escaped the maze and then are just running around with
It's
Peter
another.
Baelish
It's
from
another one of
Game of
with Peter
Thrones.
Baelish. It's another one of those dystopian future type
Yeah.
stories.
Is there apocalyptic dust in
Yeah,
it?
there's no problem with dust, but the world sucks. And it's another one. The future sucks.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's all that crap again.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
No politics on the show.
Fix all that.
I love it.
I said I love. Yeah. All right.
Hilarious. So anyway, I think it'll be successful. I think it's going to catch on.
This one looks stupid, but I'll go watch them all.
Well, you saw a teaser. You literally saw a few minutes of this thing,
I saw Tom Cruise yell like a girl.
which is great.
I saw
great.
bats hit an airplane.
Yeah.
I think
Gross.
Tom Cruise is going to do this airplane scene in every movie now, ever since Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah, he's
He's
like-
hanging.
Yeah.
Did you notice the wake up? Do you remember
Yeah.
the movie? The movie when he kept waking up from getting killed.
Oh, what is that?
Exact same move. Exact same. He's got that.
What
down
movie
pat.
was that? Where he was waking
Oh,
up
that's the
from
one
being
where
killed?
he's actually a clone of himself. and
No,
he's
no. That was Oblivion. The one, but the book was Live, Die, Repeat. Or no, the book was All You
Eat,
Need
Sleep,
Is Kill.
Conquer, Repeat.
The book was All You Need
Eat,
Is
Pray,
Kill.
Love.
The movie had a really stupid title, and then when it hit DVD and Blu-ray, they changed it to Live, Die, Repeat.
Oh,
It was a
jeez.
really good movie. I just can't
Sounds
think of the
great.
Does it have Emily Blunt in it?
Yes.
Yes.
I
I have
just-
no idea what the name of that movie
I
is.
can't think of the title because from a marketing standpoint, they screwed that up. All You Need Is Kill is a great title. It has nothing to do with what the book's about, but it's a great title. And they changed it for the movie, and it made even less sense. It was just stupid.
All right. Well, let's. Do you think it's going to succeed?
I think so. I mean, people love monsters and stuff, and they're modernizing it and all that. And
Yeah.
it's more of an action adventure instead of hokey attempts at horror.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to do well.
You think it's going to do well?
I don't think it's going to do Marvel Avengers numbers,
No.
but it'll make money for the studio. And
Well, I
it'll
mean,
be
because
cool.
it's not character. Like, it's people that we knew. And, like, I've watched movies like that when they were.
It's not
growing
kid
up.
appealing at all.
It's not kid appealing. They could maybe pull it off depending on how some of these grow into it.
I feel like they need to have some horror aspects into it. but-
Well, that's the thing is they've come out and said that they're trying to go away from the horror and go into action adventure.
Dumb question. When you say kid appealing, what's the age range you're talking about?
16 to, or I'd say
12
13
and
to,
up.
Yeah,
Somewhere around there.
You shoot them up, bang them up. That's always a kid appeal.
Yeah.
but like with the age of the actors and I mean this is like our generation of actors, not the kids that are looking for. I don't know. I don't think this is
There won't
gonna.
be a toy line. To go
There's no
with it.
Clive
exactly.
Owen in this
Yeah.
this show franchise.
Yeah, there's no toy line with it. There's
Yeah.
nothing associated with it. But I don't
they're
know.
going for an older crowd. They're instead of the 13 to 25.
Well, yeah,
they're
obviously
gonna go
look at the
18 to-
cast.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, Russell Crowe.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it's our generation of actors.
They're
so-
not casting all the young people for this. That you know.
Yeah, Zendaya's not going to be in this
Yeah.
series.
Donald Glover's not in it.
No, was it Childish Gambino? No.
No Childish Gambino, but yeah.
Yeah.
So no, we'll see. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I've
it'll
always
be
liked
fun. It'll be
these.
fun.
It'll give us some variety in the summer at
Yeah.
least.
You know who the vampire should be? Dracula should be the Tom Hiddleston, Loki.
That's a good.
That's
cast.
actually a good casting.
He's good.
I like
Thank
that.
you. Called right here.
Yeah, he's good.
It won't be him.
It
He
won't-
would look cool. He
would.
would pull it off. He's got the height. And
He's
the build
played
for it.
played a vampire before.
Has he? Well,
Yeah.
who
He's played
hasn't?
with. Yeah.
He's played
Really,
a vampire and
really
he's played with a vampire.
Really,
so-
really super emo. It was terrible.
Yeah,
was
that'll be
that in?
better.
I can't remember. I'll look
Was
it up
it
and
True
tell you.
Blood?
No.
Was it?
How about the guy from True Blood? What about him as the big dude.
Eric Northman.
Yeah, the Skarsgård guy. He played Tarzan recently and all that.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Not for Dracula though. I don't think he's got the look for Dracula.
Whatever,
for
Justin.
Dracula.
Yeah, not for Dracula.
This episode is just Justin yelling at people.
He's like, you dumb bastard. Not for Dracula, obviously.
Hey, you guys
idiot.
yell at me on all the other shows. I got to get a chance every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Anybody have any final thoughts?
I think we should rewatch all the old Universal monster movies.
Where are we going to find those?
Let's go do it right
They're
now.
on at Walmart.
They're probably
on
on
Blu-ray for
YouTube.
like $5. I just bought Creature from the Black Lagoon.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, glow in the dark box.
We all got to make a trip to Walmart
Yeah, do
before
that.
before we leave.
And now we're all packing up and heading to Florida with Justin's dad.
Yeah.
All right.
Snowed today.
And hey, thanks for joining us and have a
Yes.
safe trip.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
All right. All right. Please like, share, subscribe, invite.
Justin, goodbye.
Later, everybody.
Peace.